keep it on or off. You just turn it on when you need to use it. All right, guys, just a few minutes left. We're going to start these awards. Last call to buy raffle tickets for this Feel Free Moken 12.5 pedal drive, raising money for pediatric cancer through the Punt Foundation. And we'll get this thing started real soon, but just want to give that last update. All proceeds go to a good cause. You could walk out of here. You came in here for dinner and bowling. Even if you're not part of this event, anybody out here can win it. You don't have to be present at all. You could donate, leave your name on the raffle ticket. We'll give you a call if you leave your phone number as well. We'll get this thing started. It's going to be fun. It's going to be different. It's going to be a good time. And then later we're going to bowl, have some drinks, eat some more food, and bowl if anyone is so brave enough. You guys from Wisconsin, you can show us how it's done. Trust me, I suck. I do suck at bowling, though. You have a better day today? I mean, yesterday wasn't bad, I don't think, but I don't remember what you were at yesterday. Good ones. Oh, nice, because you had that good one big one yesterday. So actually, you did have a pretty good day yesterday. It was one big one, yeah. Awesome, man. Good to hear it. All right, hit the restroom and get going.
Time you're raffling.
Very last thing, very end, like around 7:30, probably 7:15, 7:30. Where's Jake? Whoa, jeez. Hey, Jake. Oh yeah. We have a slide on there We have a slide in there. Yeah, for Feel Free, right? Feel free. Okay, I was making sure. I couldn't remember.
At the very end when we draw, they have
very end. Okay. All right, yeah. So I'll bring them up. So I'll bring them. Yeah, I do. I just haven't looked at them yet. I just want to make sure because they're here. So yeah.
I made like a custom.
They hadn't come up yet. Okay, cool.
Hey, guess what? There's a wedding next door.
What's that?
There's a wedding next door. I don't know if I can do it now. Okay, I just wanted to bring it. You know what?
Maybe.
There's 2 small clips for about a minute.
He's already got them trimmed.
They're already
might be able to do it.
I just I don't have a USB port right now. Because I'm
connected to that. But
I can use yours.
You could use. Well, I could pull that one in. Someone just needs to throw the USB card reader in mine. Yeah, think about it.
It's a 32 gig card. I don't care. I'm getting it up. You got 2 exclusive clips with the drone was 1875.
Did we find the actual checks? Are these the right checks?
Well, the 19.5.
These are the right ones?
Yep.
Well, I got to sign them. I just got to sign them.
Yeah, put names on them.
Well, they can put their own names.
I need like 6 of them.
If I sign these, Josh, can you like rip them out? And if you want, while you're sitting here, once we get going,
yeah,
you could write their names in because you'll have access to Jake's computer the results. I mean, I would think he can get you the.
I can't add it. You're already live.
Yeah.
How many? And we'd have to undo it all. this out and re-add the thing.
But why not plug up a SD card reader to mine? Just pull it in from share
Because you're not
screen.
streaming. You're not going to be in streaming.
Like, just hide my screen the whole time. See what I'm saying?
I can just present this clip. That's what I'll do. Okay, I got it.
Aren't we presenting all the clips though? I mean, isn't that how we do all of them?
That last call is like another $150. All right.
That's all right.
I'm just going to tell you this. I just need you to make
Yeah,
I need you to
remember?
remember this.
Yeah.
All right. You got to dig deep here.
Dig deep.
I should have given you an Adderall.
Yeah, seriously.
When you get to JT's is complicated.
Yeah.
So we have the drone shot of him, but you're going to be like, well, wait, there's more. You also caught
Yeah.
to win a GoPro. Do we
In this bag. Or in the green bag.
Then I will present that via my computer to it, and we'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Where's that green bag though that had all the stuff in it?
I don't know, but we're
It's
good to go.
well, I need those prizes though. All right. Woo! Prizes.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Drew, why don't you make these shirts and fat guys pretty much every week?
There was 2XL. I saw 2XL. Yeah, I see one.
All right, put that right here.
All right. No, yeah. Well, I might need it to like give some handouts. Actually, I'm gonna tell people to make it quick. I'm gonna say, if you got up here, you win anything. If you got up here, come see me for the actual prizes afterwards. There'll be a line in front of me. Just be handing people the stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, the stuff they're supposed to get. But like, rather than like having to walk over here, hand it to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as you get good photos, you can walk around, go back there, get some sick stuff. Cool. Thanks. All right. You ready? All right. You ready? Is Billy ready? Actually, let me see that. Check, check. You guys ready to get started or what? This place is packed. You guys really showed out, Wisconsin. This is awesome. This is a Riverfest right here. So, all right. We're going to get this sucker started. It's been a fun week here. Who's had a good time? Come on. Raise your, yeah, let's go, Wisconsin. Show your love for the Wisconsin Riverfest, the Kayak Adventure Series. Round of applause. Appreciate it, guys. It's a good time. I want to thank and start off by thanking the Riv. The Riv has been awesome, guys. I mean, look at this place. They got so much room. They got a fun atmosphere. Great food. Who's had some good food here? Some good beer, right? Yeah. So thank you, guys. Thanks to Brandon and the whole crew at the Riv for hosting us. It's been a good time. You know, if you've never been to a Kayak Adventure Series event, they're little like an adventure, for lack of better words. They're an adventure on the water, off the water, even the results of the awards. We have a good time with it. We have a lot of fun. If you've never been to a tournament like this and been on stage with a microphone and all that, we're going to just have fun. Keep it light. I'm going to ask you a few questions. We'll get you on and off the stage. You want to come in on the stage on this side, off on that side. It's pretty easy. And we will get this party started. So we have a nice little slideshow presentation. And, of course, behind us, we can see these screens have all of the slides and the videos will play there. So it's pretty unique atmosphere. Typically, we hold these in theaters, but I think this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool and different, especially since we're going to get to stay here and hang out and eat and drink and bowl afterwards. So we've got some people to thank before we get this started, and I have slides, thankfully, that keep me on track so I can thank all the proper people in the proper order. So first of all, the Bass University Brunch. Who all showed up to the Bass U Brunch? Raise your hand. Was that a good time or what? Yeah. That was awesome. You guys showed out. We had about 35 or 40 people that got some good breakfast and hopefully learned some tips from the presenters. We had Christine Fisher, Josh Strinko, Jeff Little, myself, did some seminars on, mainly focused a little bit on smallmouth or tournaments. So hopefully you guys learned some stuff and had a good time with that. We got some slides here with some pictures of what it looked like at Wilderness Fishing Game. Right behind us, Wilderness Fishing Game was a great place to host that, and I'm sure didn't hurt that you guys could pick up all the tackle that hopefully helped you catch a fish that mattered here at the Kayak Adventure Series. So there you go. There's Christine doing a seminar right there. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for showing out to that and Wilderness Fishing Game. Big thanks to GoPro. Couldn't do this without GoPro. They've been believing in this since the very beginning, and it's hard to get a company of that size to believe in something when it's the first year. So I really appreciate them and how much they believed in this concept, which is pretty cool, and everyone's had a good time with it so far in this series. So thank you to GoPro. We got a quick clip from them we're going to show real quick. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That'll be easy. Because the turtle box is fluid.
All right. Thank you, GoPro. What's next here? Next. Oh, the Sauk Prairie Chamber of Commerce. Guys, we could not do this without the cities and the tourism departments, the counties that believe in us. They want to bring us to these incredible areas, and this particular city area, the Sauk Prairie area on the Wisconsin River, is perfect. All the venues are right here on the river. The fish are right there, so it's been great having them believe in us. And Tawana, Sue, Stephanie, everybody in the chamber has been awesome to work with. So let's give them a big round of applause for bringing us here. All right. Next. Hey, the Badger State Kayak Championship. Anybody heard of that? Anybody fishing that this weekend? It's a Saturday, Sunday, so a little bit different kind of joint event. So raise your hand if you're in that tournament. We'll have to get an update from Jacob, wherever Jacob is. I don't know if he's around. Do you want to come and give us an update real quick, or do you have what's your plan? You can do it afterwards. You can do it now. Do you want to? Now it's fine. Yeah, come on up here. Let's give it just a quick update on day one. Your event is Saturday, Sunday. This is for all the marbles to be the broodmaster of Wisconsin for the year, correct? So tell us about it.
So yeah, Badger State Kayak Championship is just an umbrella organization that brings together the 3 or 4 different clubs that are in Wisconsin. And we just kind of host a couple of joint events a year. It's just kind of like what we use to house all of our joint events between the different clubs that fish around the state and kind of have their own autonomy during their own little series portion of the year. So we are, like you said, fishing tomorrow as well. A quick update.
Yeah, let's see.
We have, in a particular order, in first place is Robert Moss with 89 3/4. Second place, Nick Burns with 87 1/2. Third place, Sean Fletcher with 85 1/2. And Sean is currently in first place for Big Bass with a 20 3/4 smallmouth. We do have a Club B club component to our event. It's a 2-day event. Club B clubs, the top 5 lengths from top 5 anglers of each club gets added up, and then they get an additional $100 per person. So it's kind of a nice little bragging rights between the clubs.
Nice.
Currently, Midwest Kayak Bass Club is in first place with 420 3/4 inches. Great Lakes is in second with 406. Madison Kayak League is in third with 366 1/2. And let me check because James sent me the last one. 274. That might be slightly increased because Rob got that one in late, but it's around 290-ish. So that's where we're currently at.
Nice.
We will keep following along.
And for everybody fishing that event, your awards are here same time frame tomorrow. And the identifier code is already uploaded for tomorrow. It'll be on the website, be on the Facebook page right after I'm done talking.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Hey, did you hear that? There's a little unity going on in Wisconsin between the clubs. Imagine that, some unity in bass fishing. That's pretty cool. And appreciate you guys doing that and being a part of this event. And let's see who is next here. My computer keeps going to sleep. Of course, we have to always thank all of our sponsors. You guys can see, I'm not going to run through all of these, but you guys have been exposed to them the entire week and before that even through this series. So I can't thank them enough for being just so supportive, giving us so many items, prizes, to just donate to you guys for the gift bags, for whatever it may be. So take a look at all those brands, and if you recognize them, please, when you're shopping, try to support them because they're supporting us, and that means a lot. We can't do this without them, right? So let's keep it all in the family and support those that are supporting us. Specifically in this gift bag for this event, we had, we had Yak Rods, a $50 off gift card. We had Kayak Cushion giving a 15% off. We had Yak Gadget, GoPro sticker, Kayak Adventure Series sticker, Real Treat Fishing donated some items, pop socket, River Bass and hat, Spro lures, Z-Man lures. We also had cables with an eyewear retainer and Dark Horse Tackle gift card as well. So, and Finman. Finman had a cool product there. The little clips that you put on the bottom of your rod that hold your hooks, and they have a little cutter on them. So it's pretty cool if you haven't checked out the Finman. So congrats to all the first 50 anglers who registered who got one of those gift bags. Now let's get it started. The Z-Man Micro Finesse Micro Division. Hey, before we actually get this started, I will just say, we will probably forget something or miss thanking somebody. So I just want to do a blanket thanks to everybody who's made this possible. There's way too much to almost keep track of, but it's been a fun time putting all these on, and we'll make sure we recap it all, even thoroughly on our website. We have some great recap articles that we typically try to get out by Tuesday. Tuesday morning, they're up with a gallery of all the photos. We got some really cool shots on the water with the drone. If you guys have any photos or videos that you captured, you didn't have time to get to us, we want every one of them. If you were with a buddy during practice or during the tournament and you guys got a good shot of that big fish you caught, we really need those bad to put in our gallery because you guys are the media covering this event, right? No one's on the water following you. You just have your GoPro or an action camera or your phone, and that's it. So we need those photos. We have your Tourney X photos. We don't need those. We got those. But we need the actual photos of the event, of you guys having fun out there all weekend during the tournament. So please go to the website, click on For Anglers, submit footage. Even if it's a photo, submit footage, and it goes to our Google Drive, and we'll be able to take that, put it in the gallery for that recap article that comes out on Tuesday. So we'll get that up and going. So if we miss anybody, we'll add it there. But I think we're going to hopefully get this one solid, not miss anything. So let's get it going. The Z-Man Micro Finesse Micro Bag Division. Let's see how we're going to start this. Who's first? Third place. Looks like Brian Coyne, third place at 36.75 inches. Where's Brian? He's around here somewhere. He went home?
Yeah.
He didn't go home? He did? Someone take this award for Brian. If you know him or your friends, then come up here and grab this on his behalf. This is the third place trophy for the micro bag. It's taller than the second place. Yeah, you gotta watch that stuff. It's taller than the second place, and it's taller. Second place is taller than the first place. First place is the micro trophy, because you're the micro bag winner. So, Brian, congrats that you're able to. That's right, he has stuff going on. So, congrats, Brian, at 36.75. But let's see who's next. Second place. 5 smallest bass, minimum of 5 inches. John Dalton, 34.5 inches, second place. You know, he's won a micro bag division before, so we can't call you the micro king, John, because you're not the king here. But, I mean, you know, yeah, anything you want to say real quick about how you caught those fish? And just plug it.
Yeah, I was just fishing regular, and every time I had a little fish follow, I would throw a little Bobby Garland in there. And caught a bunch of them, so it was fun.
So that's cool. You were in the actual individual division, but then you also, every time you missed a small one, you had a separate rod there with your micro, bait on, and you just threw it right back at follow-up bait just to get those micro bag fish. That's cool. It's a cool insurance policy to join the micro bag division. You can still win trophies and money, but sadly, John, you're not going to win any money this time like you did in Georgia because it's a winner-take-all division. $25 a person. Let's find out who's going to win all that money. It's going to be. Is there a video?
Yeah.
Oh, that there is?
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me join the stream, but we'll see if it'll let me now.
That's fine.
Yes, it wouldn't let me join. Trying. We'll try again, see if I can get the. Oh, there you go.
Very insightful.
You don't want to hear the talking.
Very insightful.
Breaking down the water.
All right. A little inception going on here.
Here's your one. Yourself.
All right. Let's find out who won. Benjamin Wagner coming out 30.25 inches. Where's Benjamin? There he is. Yeah. He was walking in here all tall and proud and with his chest out earlier today, like, micro bag the heck out of him, man. And remember Hanks? That's right. Congrats, man. So you're going to walk away with this awesome trophy, this micro trophy here, and I believe $400 and something. Is that right? We got someone may know the answer to that. 475, I believe, right? Somewhere around $475 just for catching some microfish. So tell us a little bit. Come over here in front of this camera a little bit. Tell us a little bit about how you caught those fish and how are you able to catch the smallest bass out there better than anybody else?
If anybody knows me, I cast topwater, and I cast big topwater, and I was catching fish that were smaller than the lure yesterday. Today, I switched it up, did a little something different, hoping to get big fish, and I upgraded like 4 times, which a 5-inch fish come on a 3 3/4 inch lure yesterday.
Wow. So you weren't really targeting the micro bag as much as you just sort of stumbled into it with bigger baits. You were targeting the bigger fish.
I targeted the bigger fish yesterday. Today, I got to the point where I was close. I knew I was in the running. It's like, yeah, I'm going to waste about 20 minutes going for micro, and it worked.
Yeah, it did work. Well, congrats. And by the way, you're going to get that check here in just a minute. You guys all walk away with checks right on the stage. That's the way we do it at the Kayak Adventure Series. They're post-dated for Monday, so you can catch those on Monday. But you will need to fill your name in on that check most likely, and I've got it signed, I believe. So you should be good to go. I think it's $425. So and that goes with a lot of the gift cards and things like that, prizes that you're going to win. To keep it quick for the awards, we're just going to announce who you are, give you your trophy, and then anybody who got a trophy, awards or whatever, you can come back and see me afterwards for all those other like prizes. So good job, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next up. Top lady angler. Top lady angler. Let's see here who that's going to be. Christine Fisher wins top lady angler. I'm not surprised about that. I know you guys aren't. Christine had to leave early, unfortunately, but not even. She might be joining us, but is she joining us now? No. Okay, she might join us later. We'll see. She does have signal where she is. She might be able to join us later. But you are the winner of the Women's Fishing Federation top lady angler for the lady division. So nice job, Christine. We'll see what she ends up with later in the presentation. Crescent Kids Division, presented by Crescent Kayaks and 5-Star Heating and Air. Let's find out. We had some youth in this event. Let's find out who won that. Oliver Lee, 82.25 inches. That's a nice total. Come on up, Oliver. You want to come? You and Elvis can come on up here together. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Hey, everyone definitely has to watch that first step. Nice job, dude. High five. Awesome. Awesome, man. So you got 82.25 inches and a pretty big fish, right? Like a 18.25. Awesome. Do you want to tell us how you caught it? No. Okay. You can tell us, Dad.
So we did the hole today, and this is our first time on the Wisconsin River, and everything looks the same. Just sandbars, sand drops, sand flats everywhere. We came around the bend and just like some grass.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there's got to be something over there. We both went there, and there was a wolf pack there. I mean, the water is so stained you couldn't really see them, but it's only like 2 feet of water. We both cast, same color bladed jig, same trailer, both made the same cast at the same time. Mm-hmm. I ended up catching the smallest one, he ended up catching the biggest one. So we picked up like 5 fish there, and he ended up catching the biggest one out of the group. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Well, congrats. You got the trophy, and we got some prizes for you later, so come back and see us, and we'll get you those prizes. Good job. I see some people shaking their heads saying, man, I wish I had 82.25 inches. So that's impressive, 11 years old, too. I think it's our youngest competitor of the entire season, so nice job. The next up is the aggressively average angler, Average Joe. This is the person who finished just average and actually dead middle of the pack exactly. You were the most average angler possible at this event. So let's find out who is the most average at this event. You're going to win some prizes from the aggressively average anglers. Brandon Yang, 76.75 inches. Is Brandon around? Just wave your hand. That's fine. You don't got to come up here for that one, but, someone's got to be in the middle of the pack. So you'll win a prize, a hoodie, a shirt, a hat, something from the aggressively average anglers. Those guys are pretty cool. You should give them a follow on Instagram. Next up. The X2 team division presented by X2 Power. Now we're getting into the thick of it, right? So it's a pretty cool thing that we have here. It's the team division, 2 anglers, biggest 10 fish, 5 from each angler, right? So we'll find out. Let's start with, we got a little video. Let's see what happens. We love videos. We got a little commercial video from X2. Here, try it. Try it.
Because when Christine comes on, you have
Struggling. All right, now heading in, let's check out third place. Third place is going to be Team Wet Boys, 168.75 inches. Jeff Little and Josh Trinko. Where are those guys at? There they are. Take these trophies here. Let's scoot to the middle in front of this camera. We got to talk about it. Come on in this way a little bit. Get you in the frame. There we go. Get you on your ready frame. Perfect. So, guys, I mean, you teamed up. You came to the Wisconsin River. Never really fishing this area before. Jeff, it's your first tournament in probably, I think, 2017, you said? Yep. So, tell us a little bit about your strategy and how you got it done.
Well, we pre-fished together, and it was a grind. I actually pre-fished on Tuesday and only caught 6 fish. You joined me on Wednesday, and I don't know, like we did a couple floats together and figured out a couple different patterns. One of them was crankbaits on whatever rock I could find, whether it was a bluff wall or a riprap or some of the natural rock was some of the best rock to find. And then the other pattern was a finesse presentation, skipping soft plastic, Z-Man, palmetto bugs, skipping them up into places where you were either going to catch a fish or a snag. That accounted for most of the fish.
Yeah. Did you guys put your heads together a little bit on this, or how'd that work out?
Yeah, so we did. It was really fun. This river is super unique down here with all the sand. We found a decent pattern. Unfortunately, the best pattern I found had about 2 hours left in the day, so it didn't give me much time to execute it. But the best thing that came out of this trip is we came up with a new term for so the grass that grows over into the water just barely. That was part of our pattern. It's called tickling grass. We call it that now. So if you find that grass, it's called tickling grass.
All right. I love it, man. I've seen a lot of that in smallmouth hanging out there. Lots of our famous world-class smallmouth fisheries. And when the water level gets to a certain point, that's when it tickles. So I like it. Tickle grass. Well, congrats, guys. Who knows? I have no idea the results. So maybe we'll see you back up here. Maybe we won't. But you got to check. Actually, you probably can grab your check right there from Jake as you walk off the stage. Good job. Thanks. Second place. There you go, Jake. You can see if you can get that to work how you want it. Dink removal services. Scott Stolman and Colin Lankin. Dude, dink removal. Sounds like they were removing the big ones to me because they're not here in the microbag division. Yeah, give them a round of applause. Congrats.
Thank you.
Nice job. Let me get your trophies here. There's one for you. One for you. You guys did not remove the dinks. You removed the big fish. So tell us how you got it done. Did you work together? Were you separate? Some people like to fish together as a team. Some people like to fish completely separate, go kind of solo, and then their team fish, of course, join together. But what was your strategy?
So yesterday we split up, and I didn't have any time to do any pre-fishing, so Scott had Scott before me. He sent me off somewhere yesterday, and I caught a few fish, but today we decided to team up and do a longer float together on completely new water, and we just grinded it out all day the best we could and found some fish.
Nice. Anything to add?
No, I mean, pretty much it. We fish together a lot, so on the river, together.
Yeah.
We co-angle really well, so.
Nice. Well, you guys figured out, it's pretty cool to have that day and a half. You had the half day yesterday to kind of feel it out and see, and you realized, hey, you know what? It didn't work separate, away from each other. So you have an extra day there to sort of correct it and fix it. You guys made the right decision, so congrats.
Thank you.
Jake's got a check over there for you. You can stop by and see him on your way out. All right, now it's time to find out who won the X2 Power Team Division. Let's see who that is, guys. Where are the Muskies at? Christine Fisher and Jordan Westerman. We know Christine's not here, but Jordan's here. All right, Jordan, coming up, dude. You might have a trophy to give back to Christine. Can you take hers for us?
Sure.
There you go. Well, Christine, you're probably watching out there. Congrats. Well done teaming up here with Jordan. I know you guys are good friends and have fished together a lot. And so tell us a little bit about how you guys strategized to figure out this team thing.
We were going to shuttle together, so kind of just try to figure out areas that we were both going to be able to get some decent fish. Yesterday I got lucky, got some good bites early, got a good limit in that 4-hour time.
Nice.
She didn't have a limit yesterday. I struggled today. She did good today, so kind of worked that day and a half format worked out really well.
Yeah. Nice. She was telling me something like yesterday. She said I was throwing back 17s because I just didn't want to waste time scoring. I'm like, what? So I think she probably caught the limit yesterday, but she didn't score 16 and 17-inch fish. And I was like, you're crazy, but because she was practicing, saying she was catching a lot bigger ones in practice. So that's pretty confident in the first few hours of whatever this was, 12, 13-hour total tournament, you're just throwing back 17. So nice job. Congrats, Christine. Congrats, Jordan. You guys, where are the muskies at? I don't know, but you know where the smallmouth at are apparently. All right, next up, let's see. Probably getting into that individual division, I'm sure. No, Omnia Tackle for Trash. We have a Tackle for Trash award, but I'm trying to figure out who were the guys that had, you can flip the slide, Billy. Flip the slide. Let's see what you got next. Because I know we have some guys. Okay, yeah, back up to Omnia Tackle Trash. Who were the guys that had the barrel? These guys here, yeah. Come on up. You guys pulled a barrel out of the river, and you're going to win. And then there was a guy that had a reel for, what was it? Looked like a extension cord reel. Where's that guy at? The guy that had the extension cord reel. It was Coin. That's right, Coin. So we're going to give Brian second place. You're going to take first place because you had the biggest item out there. And did you guys get a photo of it?
No.
Okay, it's out there on that transformer, correct? All right, we're going to get a photo of you guys as soon as we're done here so we can put that in our recap. But the Omnia Tackle for Trash is all about keeping our rivers and lakes and creeks, leaving them better than we found them. And you definitely left that area a lot better because you have this giant barrel that you found this thing. So we appreciate you taking the time to do that in the middle of a tournament. So nice job. What was your name again?
Dustin Third.
Okay, so Dustin, you're going to win a $125 gift card to Omnia Fishing. Thanks to Omnia for supporting that. And Brian will get, I think, like a $50 gift card. So we'll get that over to him virtually. So congrats. Good job. Thanks. Again, come see me afterwards for any gift cards and other prizes and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, the winner of the team division, Jordan, you're going to have to grab these X2 power banks as well because you and Christine both get one of these cool X2 power stations that I forgot to show off. But there you go. The new power stations from X2. So if you want to come grab this one, I already got it in my hand. Might as well. Bowl it together. All right. Next up, Far Wide Angler of the Year. That's our Angler of the Year race and our headline sponsor. Far Wide's a cool app. You can go check it out, download it. I use it all the time for research. Very, very critical. So for me personally, so we're going to see in the winner of that Far Wide Angler of the Year race wins this awesome bike from Upco. A few of you guys got a chance to test it out today and demo it during the festival. It's right outside. You can still do it afterwards if you want. It's really cool. It's about a $5,000 bike. And the total package for the Angler of the Year is a $10,000 package. So definitely a lot on the line. Ryan Parker is in the lead for Angler of the Year. Ryan, somewhere, there he is. He has 2 wins. Yeah, 2 wins in the season. So he's crushing it. But it all comes down to brood stock. We know that. 2 wins is good. There's a lot of other anglers that are way up there as well. And you guys are all in this individual division are about to get a lot of these cool trophies. Thanks to Kesh. Aren't these trophies cool? These Kesh trophies you guys have been getting? We've got a cross kick century belt. Everyone in the individual division that comes on stage, the top 10 is going to get a medal. And the top 15% is what we pay out in the Kayak Adventure Series. And you're going to win one of these cool medals and your trophies. And we possibly could give out the cross kick century belt if we have someone that gets 100 inches. The day 2 dark horse is what we're going to start with. That's another prize category, the person who moved up the most from day 1 to day 2. So let's see who moved up the most from day 1 to day 2. Who was the dark horse? Elvis Lee? There's a bunch of question marks, so we don't know about day one. We're not spoiling it. Okay, so we don't know what he moved up to. We don't want to spoil it. All right. But you are the day 2 dark horse. You moved up the most spots from day 1 to day 2. So we will come up, Elvis, and later and get a gift. Not now, you can come up later and get a gift card from, actually, we'll get your information. It's not a gift card, it's a box. One of Dark Horse Tackle's monthly boxes. It's pretty cool. I think it's like a $300-$400 value probably. So come see me afterwards. We'll get your name, number, we'll get it sent to the guys at Dark Horse Tackle. And you are the day 2 dark horse, so you moved up the most. And the way we do this individual division, guys, presented by Torquedo, is you're going to come up in random order. We're no longer just doing the normal 10, 9, 8. You're coming up in random order. Whoever's up here first, you're going to take the kayak cushion hot seat. It's really comfortable. Don't get too comfortable because you might leave it pretty quick. When the next person comes up, if they have more inches than you, you're getting off the hot seat. So that's how it works. Let's find out who is first. Here's a first highlight from Jeff Little. We got a highlight from Jeff Little we're going to watch. Hell yeah. I don't even hear the audio on mine.
There we go.
All right, no audio, but you guys got to see it. We'll put it on social. That's a cool catch, Jeff. Thanks for sending us that clip. That's awesome. That like jumped right in the net. So 10th place, Tim Dender. You're going to have an 18.5-inch fish as your biggest one. We're going to show off the biggest fish here. It looks like you got that on Friday because your code is Kurt's there. So nice fish on Friday. And then you're going to come on up here. What's that? Oh, you are, sorry. You're 10th place. So you are going to come up here and grab your trophy. Where's Tim? There he is. You're going to grab this right here. And then we're also, this is what's cool. We play top 15%. Now, we had around 100 people total in all the divisions and everything between all of the different tournaments, but 61 in the individual division, which means we paid out 9 places. You're the first out of the money, but you get the medal, you're on stage, and Feel Free Kayaks has been so cool this entire time. Rolling in the game, we're going to give away this kayak later. We're going to have Mike McKinstry and rolling over here to represent Feel Free and draw the raffle. But they said, you know what? We're going to donate a cooler right here for 10th place.
I fish Feel Free.
You fish Feel Free. Oh, he fishes Feel Free. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Come on over here. Perfect. Perfect. So tell us what boat you got and how you got it done.
I got a lure 13.5, and people make fun of it all the time, but it's the most comfortable seat. I got a built-in cooler, and she does me right.
What are they making fun of then? It sounds like it works great, it's comfortable, and it's working for you, so congrats. And now you got a matching cooler, so nice job. Awesome. Top 10 is very, very good in this field, a very talented field here this week. All right, 9th place. Well, not 9th, but the next person, I guess I should say. The first unknown. We don't know what place you are, but you're going to come up here and take this hot seat first. That was awesome. All right, Sean Bain, the 19.25-inch giant. That's a giant fish. So you're first to take the kayak cushion hot seat. I don't know where he is, but there he is. Come on up. Yeah, buddy. Nice job. So what'd you catch this one on? You got to tell us something here about how you got it done.
I caught it on a piece of wood.
Piece of wood?
Yeah, right next to land.
I'm going to start putting hooks on wood. Is the Wisconsin River that good? They're just biting wood? So I caught it off a piece of wood. It was next to wood. You want to share, on a series, do you want to share a lure or tactic that you were using?
I was using a single.
Cinco catches a lot of big fish, for sure, so that's awesome. Were you in the lake section, the river section?
I was in the river.
River section. That's my kind of guy, right there. Nice. Well, hey, you have 19.25 for your big fish, but let's see what your total is. And, of course, you're going to take this hot seat. 86.50, so you're the first to sit in the kayak cushion hot seat. Tell us how comfortable is it? Pretty good?
Pretty comfortable.
Pretty comfortable. All right, cool. You got a kayak cushion in your kayak? Okay, you do, so you're used to the comfortability of the kayak cushion. If that's a word, comfortable, I don't know, probably isn't a word. But we're moving on to the next person. We're gonna see if you can get dethroned or if you get to retain the kayak cushion hot seat. Nicholas Burns, your biggest fish. Coming up, Nicholas, 17.75. Nice fish, solid, solid. Nice job, buddy. What are you, finishing up a cheese curd?
Little pizza crust.
Pizza crust. All right, they have some good pizza here, I hear. So, all right, that's a nice fish, 17.75. That was your big, right?
Yeah, I had all 17.
Here you go.
Well, I caught a lot of fish today, lots of 15s, lots of 16s. I broke so many times on fish. I caught so hard, I was not posting my kicker. It wasn't, I probably threw back 5 or 6 17-inch fish once I had 17 and a quarter, which was small. So it's frustrating, but
yeah,
I guess I got a good bag, so that helps.
Yeah. Sounds like a consistent bag. Well, let's see what you got. See if you're going to take over the hot seat. 88 inches, I believe you are. If I'm doing, yeah, you had 86, so yeah, taking over the hot seat. Yeah, he's walking away like he's frustrated. All those 17 and a quarters he's throwing back. Congrats. Nice job. All right, moving on. See how long you can stay there. Mike Eigendal, 19 inches, that's your big. That's a nice fish, and it's a largemouth. So we've seen a lot of smallmouth in this event, but now we're going to have a first largemouth. What's up, Mike? Seems like it went pretty good out there for you. Were you targeting just largemouth?
Yeah, I don't like fishing sand at all.
Yeah.
So I knew before even coming here I was going to fish lake section.
Yeah, nice. What did you catch them on?
Wacky and docks.
Wacky and docks.
The entire day.
Nice. Do you ever find any smallmouth in that lake section, or is it mostly just largemouth?
Mostly largemouth. I think one of my final 5 was a smallie. I would say
Nice.
probably 3/4 of the fish I caught were largemouth.
Okay. So they get down there a little bit, so that's pretty cool. Well, hey, let's find out if you're going to take over the kayak cushion hot seat, because that's what you're here for. 87.75, so wow, 1/4 inch. Is that just a 1/4 inch short? So congrats, a great finish. We're going to find out exactly what place you finished later, and you guys can, if you got a trophy, you can come up here and get it later. So nice job. Oh, did forget to give the last 2 guys your medallion. So here you go, Mike. Sorry about that. Can't give you that now, because we know you get that. Everyone that comes up here gets one of these, so I should actually grab one every time. There you go. All right, now, JT Hickman, 19.5 inches. That's your big. Come on up here, JT. Yeah, coming up. Nice job. Here's your medal. You're used to medals, a veteran here. Hey, tell us where you're from a little bit, because I should be asking you guys where you're from so we can kind of get a gauge on the different states that are kind of here and how they're doing in the top 10. So, JT, tell us where you're from, a little bit about how you got done this week.
I'm from southern Indiana, where they don't have anything like this down there, unless you get the creek, and it might get 14, 15 inches. I fish largemouth all the time. I wanted to come do this because I got into some smallie fishing last year and had a little local derb and caught a whole bunch of 13s and 14s and had the best day of my life. And started following the Smallie Talk podcast and Jeff and everybody else who talks up the Wet Boy Nation. And it just has slayed me for the last year. I've actually lost 70 pounds so that I can actually start dragging my kayak. I went to the Susquehanna for the Bassmaster event and finished a whopping 201st out of 224. Caught 3 fish in 2 days. This event, wow.
Yeah.
Completely different. I mean, I've studied a lot. I've learned a lot. Took all the electronics off my boat, went Drew style with nothing but a motor and a couple of rods and reels. And yeah, jackhammer and fluke was the mini-max. That and the fluke was my 2 main ones, and I've never seen so many 18s and 19s in a 4-day period. But yeah, I tied my PB twice at 19 and a half and 4.2 pounds. So it was cool. It was great. Awesome event. I'm definitely going to be at St. Cloud next year for this, because this is freaking awesome.
That's cool.
And I got to give a shout out to my boys, Freak
Squad.
Squad. That's our veterans group that promotes veteran recreational therapy and getting everybody into the sport of kayak bass fishing. That's what my YouTube channel, Fishing with Gramps, is all about. promoting the sport and promoting it as a recreational therapy to get people outside, enjoying the outdoors, and working on reducing that number. So when I wear this, I wear it for every single one of my brothers and sisters out there.
That's awesome. That's quite the testimony. We got a couple clips. Speaking of which, we do have Craig from St. Cloud here. So Craig, raise your hand up there. This is the guy we're going to be working with next year at St. Cloud. He's the director of sports. So yeah, basically for the city and the area of St. Cloud. So he wanted to come over here and see what this is all about. So get ready, because we're going to bring, hopefully we can just keep this thing growing and get double the amount of people. And that river is unbelievable, world class. We all know it. And now we have a reason to go up there together and make a trip out of it. So who all is going to come to that one next year? Who's excited about that? Yeah, I think so. We're close enough here where I think you guys should all make it over there. So let's find out after we watch these clips on. All right, 88 and a quarter, it's already been shown. So JT, you definitely get the hot seat. You bumped him. And we will find out. Don't we have a couple clips, or yes or no? We're going to show a couple clips of your day. Get out of the way. Did I give you a medallion?
You gave me one.
No. Okay. Yeah, we were right next to JT when he happened to be just scoring this beautiful, it was 18-something, I think you said. And on a rat. You can see he's pumped up. We let it go. So that was really cool seeing. We saw a kayak beach. We said, oh, maybe he's scoring a fish. And sure enough, holds up that one, lets it go right in front of the camera and the drone. That was awesome. And then you sent us this clip right here. This is what this is all about, guys. Getting these clips sent in.
That's a big fish. I need you. I really need you. Come here. You are big. You are big, big, big. Jesus Christ. I wish you guys could see this fight. Oh my God. That's a big, big fish. Big fish. Big, 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 big.
Yeah.
That's what I needed, baby. That's what I needed. That's a call. Yeah, I may not be able to get in there with mouth closed.
That's what it's all about. Getting us those clips so we can watch this here in the bowling alley or in the theater. So that's pretty cool, man. Congrats, JT. That was an awesome fish. What was that one caught on? Was that the ratfish?
No, that was the Mini-Max.
Mini-Max. Mini-Max is a great smallmouth chatterbait. So the Z-Man Mini-Max definitely has caught a lot of big ones. All right. And then is that the big? Was that the other? Okay, so we can announce that as well. What was that fish? The length of that fish we just showed on the GoPro?
1950.
That was a 19.50. The biggest bass captured on video at every Kayak Adventure Series event. I'm going to go over here, walk over here, and actually open this bag if I can and give you something, because you deserve it. Unwrap this, JT. Biggest bass that gets sent in, not the big bass of the event. That wins other prizes, but the biggest bass sent in to us that we can put on the screen and play at the theater will win a GoPro Hero 12 Black. So now you have another GoPro to get even another angle of those fish. Congrats on that, and thanks for sitting that in. So it's not that hard. You guys can do it. Go out there, get your GoPro. They just came out with the new, the GoPro 13, I believe. And then what's the other one? The original just is called GoPro, and it's a little small $200 deal. It's pretty cool. So let's check out the next angler. Eric Scribner, 19.25. Where's Eric? There he is. We got a medallion for you here. Yeah, round of applause. Good job, Eric. So 19.25, and it's a largemouth. So let's talk about this. A largemouth again. I'm trying to wonder if largemouth could win this thing. So what do you think? Come on up here a little bit, right in front of this camera. Tell us about, were you targeting largemouth, or was this just an outlier?
No, I was very much after smallmouth. I don't really fish for largemouth on purpose usually. This was very much an accident, but it was in a place where there was some very nice smallmouth as well. So they were all up chasing bait, broke off a big toothy or a muskie in the same area. So yeah, it was just up shallow and it happened to eat what I was throwing. So.
All right. What's that? Well, there's more, but yeah, unexpected accident. Hey, sometimes accidents are good things. Apparently I was an accident, I was a third kid, I had an accident, but I think it was a good thing. But for you, this largemouth was an accident, a good thing, but there's more. There is more. I think, let's see. 95.75 inches, 95.75. So that means you gotta leave the kite cushion hot seat, JT. I know you don't want to do that, but you gotta go. And this is going to be the big bass right here, guys. It's coming up as a 21, because that wasn't the largemouth wasn't 21. It's coming up right here. You're also going to win the big bass, this beautiful 21-inch smallmouth. That is a giant. You got to tell us a little bit about this fish. What'd you catch it on?
So I have to give a little bit of kind of indirect credit to Christine for this, because she put out that video of flipping for smallies recently. I did not catch it flipping, but I was trying to flip a log jam and not doing great with it. And then drifted off into the shallow area and flipped to where some bait was jumping, and this thing ate. So I was flipping a creature bait, hashtag crazy flapper on a half-ounce tungsten weight into 2 feet of water, and this one just scarfed it up and took me on a ride. So unfortunately, my GoPro battery had died, so it's not on camera.
That's right. Well, maybe it'll help you win, obviously get higher up in the standings and possibly win the event. So we'll see. Yeah, take the hot seat. We'll find out. Let's see who's next. I don't know how many we have left, but it can't be too many more. Elvis Lee, 18.50. Now, this is why we didn't see his total earlier. You're coming up here because you're obviously in the top 10. You made it, man. Round of applause for Elvis. Especially for taking your son out, teaching him how to fish. Obviously, he loves it. He's got a passion for it. He gets it from you. And that's actually, the biggest reason to give this guy a round of applause right here, because I know it can't be easy sometimes. It takes a lot of patience, but well worth it. So tell us how you ended up also doing so well, even being out there, with him and everything that was going on. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It was a very frustrating day, to say the least. I mean, you guys can imagine having an 11-year-old, you have to, keep an eye on him and also try to catch 5 good fish. And him not knowing, what to look for, especially there's so many sandbars on this river.
Yeah.
He was getting stuck everywhere, so had to go help rescue him a few times. But anyways, yesterday was a really bad day. My truck, for some reason, I left the key on the seat and my phone was in there. And I told him to grab something out of the truck, and he did. And by the time he tried to grab more things out, after he closed it, it locked itself. So, and big shout out to Eric here for being there.
Nice.
And
that worked
he
out.
saved our day. And we was able to call a locksmith. We started 30 minutes after mine's in, so it wasn't too bad. But where we were fishing wasn't so good. So today I decided last minute, let's just go cover some more. And this is our first time on the Wisconsin River, so I don't know what to expect other than the 3.5 hours we had yesterday. And I was like, okay, there's sand everywhere. Well, let's just go fish it like we do back home on the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Eric and I actually went first and second. Eric beat me last year at the Bronxback Classic, so I'm gonna try to get him back. Congrats again. And I the Mississippi, and
nice. Makes sense.
For wood, any kind of cut bait you can find, a little bit of grass, and anything that's slightly deeper than the main shallow flat, it was gonna hold fish.
Yeah.
So caught them all on a bladed jig made by Gotham Baits, who is a friend of mine.
Cool.
And then we use the Z-Man Razor Shack on it, and just making a lot of casts. We did about 8 miles, and just going up back and forth, and just lost a few fish, but that's how fishing goes.
That is so nice job. Well, it does at the Bashy brunch. I'm pretty sure it was Jeff in his seminar that said find something that reminds you of home. I know you weren't there, but he said find something when you go to a new area that reminds you of home, and then fish it, because it'll probably hold fish the same way it does at home. And that's exactly what you said. You fished it like the Mississippi. You found your cut banks. You found, you know, the wood, the stuff you catch them on back home. So it worked out for you. Let's find out if it's going to work out enough to take the hot seat. Eric got you once before, it sounds like. And he's going to get you again, buddy. 18.75, 88.75, nice work. And you're the day 2 dark horse. Let's give him a round of applause. All right. I don't even know how many, how many we have left? Do we know? Not yet, I don't even know. Let's just keep rolling. Hit it, Billy. Who's next? Christine Fisher. Christine Fisher, 20.50 is her big bass. That is a giant. She's got the death grip on that like she should. No doubt about it. But because she's not here, I think we may, or do we have her on the stream, potentially? She does. Oh, she is in the stream. Let's see if we can get her on the stream and talk about this. Christine, if you can hear me, if you're coming in, just tell us how you caught it. Tell us a bit about your experience here on the Wisconsin River, and how you got it done.
Yeah, so amazing fishery. Had a great time. Caught all my fish with the flipping stick in my hands. I had 3 different weights of flipping jigs and 1 big top water, but most everything came on just flipping wood. My fish were really tight to wood, and that's kind of my pattern. It got cold this morning. I think that put them a little tighter to it. And as you all know, I could only fish about 2.5 hours this morning, so that was kind of tough to sit there and watch everybody kind of pass me throughout the day. But awesome fishery. I love the Wisconsin River. I love fishing river smallmouth, and it was a really good time. Okay.
Now, if you virtually take the kayak fishing hot seat. Slides will come right back up in a second. Go grab a drink if you need to. Some beer at the bar. Order pizza. Now we'll get it up here in a second. Here we go. Christine Fisher, 20.5 inches is your biggest. Let's find out now if you're going to take this hot seat virtually. She had to leave just like 3 hours of fishing today, guys. So let's find out what her total is with just yesterday and today for literally about 2.5 hours. 3 hours of total fishing today. The suspense, yes. He's just enjoying his time on the hot seat. What's it gonna be? It'll come here in a second. The beauty of live, guys. Gotta love it. While we're waiting, Jeff Little's. Jeff Little's going to award you the Boondocks Big Bass Bling while we're waiting. That is what you get for winning the Big Bass. Yeah, I forgot to do that, so nice job, Jeff. Here we go. Tell him.
You get a choice of either the drifter hammock there, landing gear, or the T-bone. So let me know which you want. So
T-bone?
the T-bone? Oh, yeah.
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 T-bone.
Okay. T-bone no extender. We'll get that for you.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're also going to get gift cards from Yak Attack, too. I believe it's a couple $100 gift card from Yak Attack. So it's a total package of, I want to say $600 or $700 total for the Big Bass Bling. So, of course, you get to wear that. And the rule is if you stick around here and you're going to bowl and hang out, whenever you have your medallions, guys, anybody who got on stage and got a medallion today, you got to keep it on during all the fun and festivities. You're supposed to keep that on. I mean, you don't have to, but are kind of supposed to. Keep it on bowling. If you wear the Century belt from Cross Kicks here, it's got 2 beer holders on either side, or drink holders, whatever your choice of beverages on either side. So if anybody wins this, you have to wear it all night long during all the fun and festivities. And actually, I forgot, Mike, you got a second McKinstry? Where's Mike? while we're waiting on this technical glitch, we're going to actually, we forgot to give away the book that you donated to their top youth. So Lee family, you're coming home with a book as well from the Bass Squatch Hunter. You wrote this children's book. It's pretty cool. So tell us about it, and you can pass it to them on your way back over.
Perfect. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those of you guys don't know, my name is Mike Kinstry. I'm the host of the Bass Squatch Hunter Fish on the Water on Discovery Channel. I also wrote an awesome children's book series called The Adventures of Sept. And I want to award an awesome young angler over here with one of our stories here. So this is pretty cool. You guys can check them out at septsquatch.com.
Yeah.
Thank you, Drew.
Awesome. And you're also part of the Feel Free team, which is, of course, another reason why you're here. It just kind of fit in perfect since Feel Free is the presenting sponsor, kayak sponsor for this event. So let's see. Christine Fisher's got 20 and a half. And her total, I don't know. I didn't see her total.
So it's glitched. So we're just going to say the amount.
Oh, it's glitched. So we're going to say the amount manually.
91
inches, and she only had 2.5, 3 hours today, combined with yesterday, so I guess she was right to be, tossing back 17s, I guess, so confident. I would never do it. I don't know if even Broodmaster would do it, so maybe she's the Broodmaster, H-E-R, I don't know, but Christine actually is the Broodmaster. She's the Bassmaster on the new Bassmaster initiative they have that they're putting on, so who knows. But if you win Broodstock in October, which is our final event in Bowling Green, Kentucky, whoever wins that event, you will become Broodmaster. If you haven't gone over there and read the poem from Broodmaster, you can learn more about that fictional character you may know. It's pretty cool. Have a little fun with this thing, right? So let's get on with it. Scott Stolman, 19.25 inches. Come on, man. You're one of the last few that could take over the hot seat. Eric's been holding it down now for a few, so we'll see. Don't give anything away. All right. So 19.25 is a huge smallmouth. Tell us about it. You've talked a little bit already, but tell us a little bit more about your individual time on the water.
That fish was on some tickle grass.
Tickle grass. Hashtag tickle grass.
But not the really good stretches where there's a lot of it. It was like a sandy bank, and then there were just one little clump and one little clump and one little clump, and I threw it. It actually got stuck in the grass, and the smallmouth just came up and pulled it out of the grass. Like I didn't have time to pull it out of the grass.
Yeah.
Grabbed it.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Aside from that, fishing was pretty good. I fished a few weeks ago before the fish arrived this period, came out today because it was in Wisconsin anyway. So fishing was great. I caught some giant fish. So I started same place, Lake area. We started up above the hills, and because that's where I caught some good fish.
Yeah, just worked out.
I didn't catch a lot of fish. I had a run in with a boater. He bumped the bluff ball right in front of me, like while I was about 2 minutes before lines in. So he hit the wall right where I was about to cast.
Wow. That stinks.
Kind of swim some fish.
Yeah.
But we made up for today. We floated, got a good pattern. At the end of the day, we found some good fish. We need about 30 more minutes. And probably got to jump up the standings.
Yeah, we had a lot of boating incidents.
We did have a lot of boating incidents. You'll see some other videos of some GoPro footage from, I think Matt's got a good one of a boating incident. But hey, while you're up here, and you're from Minnesota, so while you're up here, we got Craig here, like we said, from Minnesota. Tell us a little bit about the river, because you know it from Brainerd all the way down really well. So tell us about next year's event, what we can expect up there.
It's a great stretch. It will rival the Susquehanna. And it's very navigable. You don't have to get out and drag if you don't want to. You can float it. A lot of islands, a lot of grass.
100 inches possible? 100 inches?
Oh, 100 inches. You could easily get on the day for 100 inches. Yeah. Most of the weighing bags up there are 94, 95 inches. It's a weighing bag. Yeah. Most of those tournaments. And that's a limited stretch. They span that, like you really could see.
Yeah.
100 stretch for 2 days.
I want to see somebody wear this next year in St. Cloud, so that'll be fun. All right, well, let's find out, guys. Let's find out what's going to happen here. 19.25. 90 inches even, so not taking the hot seat. A great turnout either way. Congrats. We'll see where you finish in just a minute. We'll get those leaderboards and the standings turned on right when this ends. But is there anyone else? Probably have one or two more, or just, I don't know. Well, I'm on the stream card. Let's see if there is another one. Yeah, I'm going to switch the slide so I can get the.
All right, here you go.
All right. Here we go. Ico vein, where you got 20 inches, your big fish. That is a nice fish, 20 inches. I think that we're down to the final two now. It sounds like we're down to the final two, and that's the way it looks. So nice job. Congrats. Awesome finish no matter how it turns out. So before we bring you guys to stand up here next to each other and declare the winner of the Wisconsin Riverfest, we got to talk to you about how your week was. And obviously, you know, you're down to the last two, so who knows? I don't know. I mean, you have a 20 inch for a big. You could be 10th place. We don't know, but let's find out a little bit about your week.
British was really good, actually. Going into a tournament, coming into Friday afternoon, the water was a lot higher than we went when we free fishing. So it took me a little bit of time to actually kind of figure out what the fish were doing because we're not in the spots that we were at before. Just finding the right baits, the right drops, the right, grass. It just took a little bit of time, but I really tried to hammer down that Friday night because Saturday morning was cold, so I knew my fish weren't going to be there. They're going to shut down, and that was exactly what they did. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it done on Friday for sure. We were all very impressed. So I guess it's time to find out. So you want to stand up, Eric? Let's see who's going to be the champion here. You guys can get on either side of me so I can kind of see what happens here. So it looks like we're going to see a total here come up. And that's in the way. It's blocked on the screen. What is it? 93.75, so not quite enough. Eric, that means you're the champ, bud, right here at 95 3/4 inches. A great finish for you either way. Nice job. Let me get your medallion, and we will wrap up with a raffle and a couple other things. But congratulations. You guys can see us again for trophies and checks and all that good stuff. But real quick, you won. Let's just quickly at least ask you, how does it feel, man, to be the winner of the Wisconsin Riverfest when you have all these anglers from the Badger State Championship and all these other national just hammers in this tournament? You came away with the win. So is this kind of, it's pretty unexpected?
I mean, anytime small are involved, I got a chance. I got to fight.
Yeah.
So, I've not really done any big tournament trails before. I've just done local events in Minnesota and a couple of Canadian events. But yeah, this sounded fun. A Smalley River, I'm in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to St. Cloud next year for sure.
Awesome. So you're from Minnesota? I can't remember where you're from. So you're looking forward to St. Cloud, you said? That's awesome. So Northern Minnesota. And Josh, we're going to need to get this guy on the Smalley Talk podcast, and we're going to have to hear more about how he won this event. So congratulations. You obviously can take this. You can walk away with this because we know you get this trophy right here. And I think now we can raffle off a kayak. We'll see what's next. Congrats.
Thank you.
And then again, we need pictures from everybody. Yeah, round of applause. Round of applause real quick. We also, if you want a trophy, we do need, or you're the top 5 or the top team, guys, we need pictures of you guys behind this backdrop afterwards. So don't leave right away. Hopefully you're sticking around anyway to bowl and eat and drink it anyway. So we need those pictures right afterwards. All right, what is next on our agenda? The Feel Free Kayak. We're going to raffle off this kayak right here, the Smokin' 12.5. So if Roland is around, or Mike, or whoever wants to pull that, Roland, why don't you come up here? You can both come up. Tag team this. We got the raffle tickets right here. We sold a lot of these tickets, so we raised a lot of money.
Yeah, shake it up really good.
Yeah, I'm going to shake it up good.
Shake it
And
up.
first, while I do that, we're going to let you guys talk about Feel Free real quick. So, Roland, you're the director of marketing, is that correct? Is that the title? Sure, good enough? All right, perfect. He runs the show. We'll just say that. So tell us a little bit about Feel Free, and obviously we've had some anglers fishing in them, had some people demoing them earlier, and appreciate all of your support for this event and believing in the fun, the fellowship, and I feel like that's a lot of the vibe of Feel Free, what you guys are about, so perfect fit.
Yeah, well, first, thank you for having us out here, and I understand that next year you might head down to Texas.
Texas.
So that's where I'm from, and I'm looking
That's
forward
right.
to that. So that'd be awesome. But again, thank you all for supporting Feel Free, especially those who do have our kayaks. If you don't, you should check them out at one point or another. We got some new stuff coming out. Really excited about what we're going to have in 2025. But I don't really, we've been around for 15 years or so here in the USA, and I'm proud of what we do. But you haven't had a chance to check us out. But I want to know more about what there's a raffle.
Yep.
But the money's going towards.
That's right. You can see on the screen here, it's pediatric cancer through the Punt Foundation. So basically what this foundation does is when a child, unfortunately, child get cancer, and it's sad. Obviously, the parents have to quit. One of the parents have to quit their job to take them to chemotherapy and their treatments. And, insurance doesn't cover the income loss from that parent or guardian, right? So the Punt Foundation steps in and says, we're going to help cover that lost income from that parent that had to quit their job to take their time to take care of that child. So pretty cool concept, and we're so happy to support that foundation this year. Next year, we're going to have a new 501c3 nonprofit that we're going to support. Every year, we'll kind of mix it up, but very, very proud to start it off with the Punt Foundation. And thank you guys for donating this awesome Feel Free Mocha 12.5. And you've probably fished in one of those, Mike, so tell us about that boat, and then we'll raffle it off.
Yeah, so in my show this whole season, we fished on Mocha 10 PDLs and 12 PDLs. I've had guests from professional athletes, industry pros, and that kayak, and one of that exact one, that model. And they're amazing. They're stable, they're fast, they're agile, and I can't wait to see someone win it. I'm very pumped.
Yeah. I'm pumped too, and before I forget, I want to thank a couple people because sometimes it gets crazy and people just walk away and leave. So before we raffle this off, I do want to thank, we have a couple special guests, Brad and Matt from the Catch Podcast. You guys follow the Catch Podcast. Awesome guys, and had a really fun time with them coming here this week. Josh Wilkes, Source Crate, he's helped us out big time as well. Behind the scenes, Jake. Right here, you guys all have seen Jake. He does a million things, so appreciate Jake's time and effort for making this happen. And then Billy, behind the scenes back in Ohio, running the ones and twos. Can't do it without Billy, so thank you, Billy. And there's probably people we're missing. Like I said, we'll get it all covered afterwards with our recap, but thank you guys for all showing up. And we do not have an announcement for the one event. We have a location that we haven't announced next year. We can't announce it quite yet, so whenever we can, we will, because at every event this year, we've announced one of the events for next year. So this one doesn't have that, but I think this is our final thing. So no, Texas is already announced. No, we know about Texas, so you didn't spill any beans. Yeah, Paris, Texas is going to be fun. But let's raffle off a kayak, and then we can get to having a good time, and you guys can come get your trophies and prizes.
All right.
Oh, it's a name. So there's a name written on there. Might be someone who actually isn't here, or maybe they are here, but it's Terry Lucy, numbers 588-5534. So it tells me they're local because it doesn't even put the area code. So Terry Lucy is our winner, 588-5534. We'll have to give him a call because I don't hear a big woo-hoo. So it sounds like Terry is, what's the local area code here? 608. So I guess we're going to put a 608 behind that and call him. If he doesn't answer, might have to draw again. But yeah, put him on speakerphone. He knows we're supposed to come back here. I could call him on the air, but all right. What's the code again? 608. All right, 608-588-5534. Because everyone here is like, yeah, if he doesn't answer, then 608. 608-588-5534. Giving away Terry's number to everybody live.
We repeated it like 5 times too.
Yeah, very clear.
It's a fake number.
If you don't answer, no. Hey, Terry. Yes. Hey, this is Drew from the Kayak Adventure Series. I think you won a kayak. Congrats! Woo!
Congratulations. You're on speakerphone for the whole crowd.
Yeah. Can you guys pick it up tonight, or you want us to leave it here in town? Well, we'll be here at the bowling alley bowling, so we have to pick up a round with us. Is it a round? What's bowling? It's not a round. Whatever it is. It's a game. All right. But yeah, we'll see you at the bowling alley here at the Riv. We'll get you that kayak. Congrats. All right. See ya. All right. Congrats. All right.
That worked out. All right.
That worked out good. All right. Cool. That was good. I called him live. Yeah. So it's just a game for bowling, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Clearly, I don't bowl. But
10 frames.
all right, 10 frames. All right, so now we have, looks like the standings are up and live. You guys can see the results, so we can tell you guys this, and you guys can come up and actually just grab your trophies. We'll just go down the list. Eric was in first. Iko Vang, yeah, we're good. Thanks, guys. Iko was in second. Christine Fisher was in third. Scott Stolman fourth. Elvis Lee was fifth. JT Hickman was sixth. Nicholas Burns seventh. Mike was eighth, and then it went away. So,
Billy,
where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Ninth was Chong. 10th was Tim. 11th was Jordan Westerman. You can scroll down and see who gets a few more. But you guys go check them out online. Looks like 12th we had a Colin, Steve Baker in 13th, another Colin in 14th. So good job, guys. Good job. We'll come and get these trophies, and I guess we can pretty much end the live right now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the Broodstock October 4th and 5th. It's an open event. You do not have to qualify for Broodstock. Totally open event, $40,000 in prizes alone. And then, of course, the cash that you guys pay in will also get paid back out to you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The last event of the season before we start next year in Ocala, Florida for Ocala-Palooza. So we'll end this live. Thank you guys so much for the support. Appreciate everybody else.